going to invite Marie-Louise Ludwig out.
Hi,
Do you want to stand here? I'm not used to this presentation. Okay, hi, how are you? It's good to see you.
Good afternoon, everybody.
So Marie-Louise brings all kinds of delicious foods to QVC. Many times they're of the heritage sort, but you have a very strong connection with the Corazonas brand, and what we are getting are 24 bars that are in the full size, and then we're also getting the minis as well. So we've got 6 each in apple cinnamon, chocolate chip, banana walnut, dark chocolate cherry, and then 6 of the mini squares that you see in the middle that are in chocolate chip. Your shipping is free, as it is with all of our foods here at QVC. But I think that this is a really important story because it involves an ingredient that is good when it comes to smarter choices. But in order to get enough of this ingredient for our overall well-being, you would have to eat enormous amounts of regular food in order to get it.
It is, and it's such a great story, and it really is so important to me. I've been bringing these to QVC for years now, and I'm getting older, and I have an issue with my cholesterol.
Our bodies change.
We do, we do. More than anything else, mine happens to be familial, but I'm constantly fighting it, and one of the things I'm always fighting is my diet. I want to eat right, but I also want to have and crave delicious, sweet, chewy, moist kinds of things. That's the first thing my cardiologist says is out the door.
Right.
Corazonas is a company that understands that. They make these delicious snack bars, which is everything that I just said. But by the way, they're also a really smart option for anybody, and it should be all of us who are thinking about good heart health.
Yeah, I agree. And so we're taking a look right now at some of these bars. And we're also, I'm going to take a quick bite, and then I want to talk about some of the heart healthy things about this.
All about the plant sterols. If you haven't heard or read anything about plant sterols, get on the internet right now and start reading about it, because we are told from a very early age how important it is to eat our fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
But what science is learning, most specifically what Corazonas is using them in these bars, is that if you eat enough of these fruits and vegetables, it works with your body to help maintain that optimum balance of your cholesterol. But we have a great story that we want to tell you. How do you like it, first of all?
They're
we know
delicious.
You love this in your kids.
They're moist. My kids love them. They're hearty. They really curb your hunger. Not only that, they don't leave your fingers sticky. So when I open a package and I break these open and give them to my kids, I'm not concerned that they're going to get everything all messy.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because they have to be delicious, and they are. But here is what we want everybody to know about Corazonas and plant sterols.
Yes.
So in conjunction with a diet that's low in saturated fat and cholesterol, these plant sterols that are packed into these delicious bars can help to reduce your total and your LDL cholesterol, which is your bad cholesterol number, and may reduce your risk of heart disease. Heart disease, Sharon, being the #1 killer for men and women across the board. We all have hearts, we all need to take care of them, but here is where it gets really interesting and how it becomes relatable. So you can eat just 1 Corazona squares. Eat just 1, or you can eat 44 pears, or 1 Corazonas, or 30 apples, 36 bananas, 53 peppers, 36 onions, or 61 tomatoes. 1 bar, or pick your poison, if you will.
Seriously.
Pick one of those on there. To get the benefits of these plant sterols, I eat 2 bars a day, so double those numbers.
And you know what? Nobody else is doing this. That's what I think is so important, is that Corazonas really has the corner on being able to even use this inside their bars, which is huge.
And you know what, to put this in perspective, I know we had a really great pictures to show you, but think about this. Here's your choice. This is moist and chewy. This happens to be the dark chocolate. So this is loaded with dark chocolate, a jet black cocoa powder, which is loaded with antioxidants. Those rolled oats, it's a great source of fiber, protein, and whole grains. You can eat this 1 delicious bar, or you can eat all these apples. Every single apple in this basket.
I like apples, but
or 1 of these delicious bars.
I can't even look at it. Like, I like apples, but not that much.
Or pop over here. How about 53 peppers? 1 of these squares has enough plant sterols to work with your body to keep your cholesterol in check, as you would find in 53 peppers, or down here in the bottom, even more relatable, is 36 bananas. This is delicious technology that Corazonas is using.
You know what? They're like brownies. They're very fudgy. They're very brownie-like, or like a really good chewy oatmeal cookie kind of consistency. So everything about them would lead you to believe that you should feel guilty for eating them, but you don't, because not only are they loaded with these plant sterols that are so beneficial, the calories. What's
Yeah.
the calories on these?
About 190 calories in each of the full-size bars, about 90 in the minis. But what we really want you to know, aside from the plant sterols, is, gee, what else is in the recipe? It was important for it to not only be loaded with the plant sterols to help your heart, but to put as many ingredients as possible into each bar to add even more benefits to it. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to walk through the flavor profiles down here in front, starting with chocolate chip. Just thinking about that master ingredient, and that's rolled oats. Rolled oats are so important, a great source of fiber and omega-3s for you, but that dark chocolate.
Yum.
Dark chocolate is really a great source of antioxidants for you. By the way, there's no sugar in here, no high fructose corn syrup. These are sweetened with date paste and plum puree.
They're delicious and deliciously sweet.
And then moving next door, these are the dark chocolate cherries. So you've got jet black cocoa in there. You've got dark chocolate, which are loaded with antioxidants. And cherries, by the way, also a great source of antioxidants.
I got a delicious cherry in the one that I just ate.
Yeah, very good. And then next to it, we're going for flavors that are universal, that everybody loves. So you've got an apple cinnamon, which is very much like an apple pie with that cinnamon in there. Apples are loaded with pectin. Cinnamon has great properties in there, but you've got that great flavor. By the way, about 10 seconds out of the package in the microwave. Yum, yum, yum.
Loosens it up just a little bit and makes it super yummy.
And then finally down here, banana walnut, which tastes like homemade banana walnut bread. Bananas are loaded with potassium. Walnuts are loaded with omega-3. So everything that goes into these bars makes it a really smart choice.
A really smart choice. And that's very important because we all live these crazy lives, and many of us become very grab and go kind of snackers. We don't have the ability to just sit down and start crafting little snacks from scratch. My kids are busy. They have after school activities. I need to have something that's in a wrapper that they can eat that also satisfies them when they're practicing for their 5K that we will all be running in June together, by the way. Yeah.
Nice.
I want them to have energy. I want them to have real ingredients.
Yeah.
I want them to have things that I as a mom feel really good about, but that also keep them satisfied when they haven't eaten lunch since noon and they're not going to be eating dinner until 6 o'clock.
And
they need something that satisfies. This totally does it every time.
It does. My husband happens to love these, and he's very particular. He keeps these in his van for our catering business.
Yes.
He's always on the go. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, think about how many of us just need a little something. I need my coffee, but instead of going to that vending machine at work and grabbing a candy bar, do something really good for your heart.
Yeah, you know what, Lee Williams uses that term when you're ready to gnaw the leg off of a chair. And we've all been there because your day was loaded with meetings or a bunch of stuff was happening or you were just running around doing activities.
Yeah.
And all we're seeing out and about is fast food and flashing signs and all of these things that are inherently not smart choices.
Yeah.
That's when we fall off the wagon. If you always keep 1 or 2 of these bars in your briefcase, your bag, your tote, running your errands, when you start to get that pang because you were so busy and you're so hungry, this is an amazing way to not only help to curb your appetite, but get those doses of plant sterols that you are not going to be able to get any other way. You're getting full size, 6 in the chocolate chip, 6 in the apple cinnamon. We move over to the other side. We're getting 6 in our banana walnut. Behind that, 6 in our dark chocolate cherry, but don't forget about the 6 little minis you're getting in the middle, individually wrapped. And I have to say, I even love the way that they're wrapped because the wrapper is lined especially to help keep these fresh for a super, super long time.
Yeah, these are going to keep for a year, but they're not going to last that long in your house. But what's really great about these is that they are loaded with plant sterols. These are naturally found in fruits and vegetables, and doctors and scientists have learned that when eaten in large quantities, they can work with your body to help maintain your cholesterol, to lower your cholesterol. But you would have to eat so many fruits and vegetables, it would be ridiculous. But here's the story that we want you to know. In conjunction with a diet that's low in saturated fat and cholesterol, these plant sterols can help to reduce your total and your LDL cholesterol and may reduce your risk of heart disease. So you have a choice. You can eat 1 Corazonas bar, or you can eat 44 pears, 30 apples, 36 bananas, 52 peppers or 53 peppers, 36 onions, or 61 tomatoes.
Or you could eat a snack that's terrible for you and actually do bad things to your body. And that would not be a good idea. So eat something delicious. It's doing good things. This is M53838. Marie Louise, as always, thank you so very much. Oh, you know what? I'm looking for my information and I can't find it, but I'm just going to try to go based on memory because we have Kansas City steak burgers.